Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I am speaking with Steve. Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing great, Linda. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
Steve, let's tell everybody what your company is and what you do.
Okay. Well, we are a franchise and we are CMIT Solutions. And we're getting ready to start our 24th year in business here in the Houston metro area. And we provide IT, information technology, infrastructure support to small to medium businesses to keep their systems up and running and stable and protected from ransomware.
Fantastic. That's very important. I
Really agree.
Yes, I had a company that I was working for as the director of PR who got hit with ransomware. Not pretty.
It's a very ugly experience when you aren't protected, and it's even ugly if you are protected, but it's uglier if you're not.
Exactly. So, Steve, tell me, how did you get into this business?
Great question. Fall of 2000, we had an opportunity to look for another opportunity. At the time, I was running a very successful business of my own, and we thought it would be a good idea to maybe diversify a little bit, find a different opportunity. And both my wife and I are from the IT background, and she did the due diligence and found this franchise. And we purchased it in July of 2000, and she's pretty much run it ever since.
Well, that sounds like a really good, that was a good decision. Who knew it was going to be this way, huh?
We think so. You know, it was it's done us very well for 23 years almost.
Fantastic. So, you spoke about protecting people and, making sure their IT systems are up to date. Do you have a success story you would like to share?
Sure. I think one of the ones that is comes to the forefront most is a little over 5 years ago, my wife ran into an old classmate of hers from high school, and he had taken over his father's business. They were running about 65 computers, and they started talking about, what their issues were and so forth and so on. And just to summarize, we discovered that their business had outgrown their current IT provider's capability, really. And it was very challenging to get them to do things and to change things and so forth. And before we did anything, we told them that we would need to do a detailed assessment of their entire situation. And they agreed to do that. There's a fee for that, but they agreed to do it. And we pointed out all their vulnerabilities, all their shortcomings, all their software weaknesses, all their hardware weaknesses, and so forth. And what it really entailed was that they were trying to do way more than their current technology could handle. So we presented them with a detailed proposal of all the vulnerabilities and how we could, solve them all for them and how long it would take, and priority. You can't do all this at once. And it took about a year to get all the things implemented and get them up into the 21st century and stable and secure and all that. They've been a great customer ever since, and we really enjoy working with them.
Wow. Sounds like they really needed you.
Well, I'm glad we were there.
Absolutely.
It's
All
just one
right.
of those networking things, that
It is. It is.
if we hadn't have all been at the same place, it wouldn't have occurred.
Exactly right. So tell me, Steve, what would you consider a really good referrals that we can watch for you?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Our future customers are very, very simple. It's not complicated. If any small to medium business in any industry is having IT challenges, and that's very broad, they could not be happy with their current service provider. They could have, you name it, they think they're being overcharged or underserved or whatever the case may be. Maybe like our friend and that was trying to do too much with his computer. So it really doesn't matter. If they have infrastructure challenges, any small to medium business in any industry that has infrastructure issues, we'd like to visit with them.
Wonderful. So now that we know who we can refer to you, where can they reach you?
Okay. Well, our office number is 281-374-0006, and I'm extension 2. Our email is Steve Hamilton, all one word, at cmitsolutions.com.
Wonderful. Steve, it has been a pleasure speaking with you.
Sure.
Congratulations on that growing business and welcome to Network in Action.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to getting involved as quickly as possible and trying to make a difference.
Wonderful. Well, you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.